Hi guys, this is Sarah with Raven's Crochet. Welcome back to the channel. And my furry feline Raven is next to me here on the couch sleeping. Can you see her? She's laying right there curled up in a little ball snoozing, so I'm going to try to be a little quiet. I have an ice yarns unbagging to do today, and I have a comparison I want to show you guys. And what do you guys think of this hat? It's a hat I did on my knitting loom here. My knitting loom. I've been cranking this thing out like crazy, and this little round table came from my grandparents' house. Isn't it cute? And I have my knitting loom clamped onto it, as you can see, and it's perfect. My knitting loom is almost just as big as this table. The table might be half an inch or so is wider than the loom, but it's like the perfect size, perfect little table for my loom. So, and then I just unclamp it, remove the knitting loom when I want to use the table for a little tutorial or something, which is what I did last night. But anyways, I have ice yarns unbagging, and I'm going to compare the value, today's value, from the value that I got in my last ice yarns unbagging, if you watched that video. So the last order of ice yarns I received, I spent $135.83. I got 83 balls of yarn. I divide 83 by 135.83, and that gives me $2.57 per skein of yarn that I got. Damn good deal. And I have said many times, if it is under $5 a skein, you're getting a really good deal. So this time I spent $39.93 on the yarn, $36.95 on the freight. Altogether, total value $76.88, 18 balls of yarn, which gives me a calculation of $4.27 per ball of yarn. So the item value is lower because I ordered fewer skeins. So the cost of each ball is higher. So if that gives you an idea. So just remember, when you are done, before you check out, add up all the balls of yarn you're getting from every single package, and add up your freight and yarn pricing together, what it says at the very bottom of your checkout screen. Take your total cost, divide it by the number of balls of yarn you're getting. If you're under $5, mwah, go for it. If you are over $5, take a look at your cart, say goodbye to a package or two, maybe go to the closeout section where the yarns are clearanced. Those are pretty much clearance yarns. Once they are gone, they are gone. They are not coming back with those yarns. And they're $2, $3 a bag for 8 little balls or skeins of yarn. You're getting at least 500 yards depending on the thickness of the yarn. I will leave the link in my description box below again if it's still not in my description box, because it has been in several videos. Christa over at the Secret Yarnery, she has a video on how to navigate Ice Yarn's website. I know it can be immensely difficult to navigate because they have so much to choose from. And within those choices, they have so many colors too. So, Christa has figured it out even better than I do. You just go to certain categories and you can narrow it down by color, yarn weight, yarn fiber content, all that stuff. So, and they take so many pictures of the yarn, and the shipping is so fast. So anyways, let's get into the bag that I got today. I told you guys I ordered some more Puzzle Baby. Here is the Puzzle Baby. This is the most favorite, most popular color. This is the neon pastel rainbows, the one that I had knitted up. I showed you guys that long knitted piece that I did on my loom here. So this is Puzzle Baby. I don't have color names, but it does say on the label on the package, Puzzle Baby white, green, and it'll go on and say pink, yellow, orange, and just list off colors that are in here. And the lot number is 67947. I'm sorry my camera images are backwards. I haven't had a chance to go into my settings. You know, I have a low tolerance for technology, but I will be doing it, you know, because this bothers me having these things showing backwards to you guys. But the lot number is 67947, and there's two skeins. It's 660 meters, 610 meters, which makes it 667 yards. 200 gram skeins. They usually have packages that are 400 grams. So both of these are 200 grams apiece. And it is they call it a number two on the ball band, but it's a thick 2. You guys have seen this Puzzle Baby out of the package, so I'm not going to unpackage this one. But I always love having this around for backup, because even if I want to make myself a blanket with this, 2 skeins will be a really, really good throw size blanket. I also got it in a boy shade, since my sister is having a boy in early spring. This one is, it says green CA. I'm trying to remember the color name. Beige, okay, green camel, because there's some camel tones in here. This is a 67934, 67934. I'm going to take this one out since I haven't showed you guys this colorway before. This is my first time ordering Puzzle Baby in a blue shade. And they have multiple choices on blue, on voice shades. They have the greens and beiges and a little bit of cream. And then they have greens and blues and creams. And they had one with like more blue and more yellows in it. And then they had one with like blue, yellow, green. This one, I went with this one. I mean, I could have gotten any of them, but this one just kind of spoke to me more. So I got this one. I'm sorry if the lighting is bad. There is a lot of overcast today. It's calling for rain, but I haven't seen a drop fall yet. But I thought this yarn was really pretty and would be good for making a baby blanket for my sister. For my sister's baby boy that's due. Same specs, 200 grams, 610 meters, 667 yards. Classified as a 2, but it's a chunky 2. It's very much a DK weight in my opinion. And they call for 3 to 4 millimeter knitting knitting needles. I would recommend using at least a 4 millimeter crochet hook. And you can use up to a 6 millimeter crochet hook if you want your stitches bigger. I wouldn't go any higher than a 6 millimeter. For me, I would use a 5 millimeter hook just to start to practice with, because you're starting kind of in the medium, and then you can get a gauge swatch from that. If you want to go down a hook size or up a hook size, options are endless. Put this one back. It's really soft too. Puzzle Baby is soft, hence the name Baby. Any yarn that you see on ice yarns that has the name Baby in it, it's most likely going to be one of their softest yarns ever. Because, you know, babies have the most sensitive skin out of any of us. You know, fresh skin, fresh meat coming through. Just kidding. Okay, so boy and girl Puzzle Baby. Okay. And this one is one of my favorites. Cell Metallic Iridescent. 72409. 72409. This is a cell yarn. Puzzle Baby, by the way, is $6.99 a package. This was, they did not send me an item list. Sometimes they send me like 2 pages. Sometimes they send me 3. Sometimes they send me 4. This time I only got 2. But usually they have one with the shipping label on the front. Then they have one with the prices that you spent on everything. It itemizes your all the products that you bought. Then they have one that's for the freight charge, the item value, and the total value. And then they have one that's in German, or in Turkish language. Excuse me, this is some Turkish language. So 4 pages, but I only got 2 pages, so I don't have an itemized list, so I'm having a guess. It was at least $4 for this. If not, it was up to $7. Between $4 and $7. Sorry, I don't remember the exact amount, but there's 4 skeins in here. And I think this is a DK weight. Yes, this is a DK weight because I have a whole bunch of this in a 4 weight. This is DK. Sorry, you guys are crooked. Look at this gorgeousness. I love the sparkle. Very, very gorgeous. So this is Cell Metallic, 90-gram skein, 260 meters, 5% metallic Luxe, 95% acrylic. Now again, this does not have washing instructions, but it's 95% acrylic, so treat it just like you would Red Heart Metallic or Big Twist Metallic, or any basic acrylic with a low percentage of metallic Luxe. I would, with a metallic Luxe in it, I would put it on a gentle cycle, and I would put it on low heat. You can dry this, just make sure it's low heat. But that is a DK weight. It doesn't say on the ball band. There's a label over an old label, but it's very much a 3-weight yarn. But this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I like using these for borders, using them for little strips in my hats, and putting bling on Christmas stuff. It's great, you know, for Christmas yarn. And it's good for, like, it's good birthday party yarn. You know, you can make wall decorations with this for birthday party. You know, like those little triangular flags to celebrate your football team or whatever. You know, you can make something like that with this. And you can coordinate it with the whoever's birthday it is. You can coordinate their favorite colors with this and make flags and decorations for their party. That's a good idea. I just came up with that. Okay, there's more in here. I only got 6 packages today, but there's a comparison, and they sent me a replacement for a goof up. I'll tell you about that too. I accidentally ordered 2 more of these, thinking I might not have ordered any in my last one, and I did. I ordered, like, I think 3 or 4 of these in my last order. 71805. 71805. Yep. Pilatos. I still don't know how to pronounce that. I haven't Google searched it yet. I've slept since then, forgot, had to go to work, blah, 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 got yarn in the mail. Ooh, I need to do a video, did a tutorial, blah, blah, blah. Bessie's about to come over. A lot going on. So, oh, and I finished decorating my tree. I'll show you guys that at the end of this video. I'll show you my tree. It's all finished. Yay, it's so pretty. Okay, so remember, this yarn I thought was really beautiful. I'll take it out of the package and show you again because I think it's so gorgeous. But remember the name? It sounded like a Roman athlete's name. And I was being a little goofy about that. Like, he might have been popular, getting paid big bucks, because, you know, even athletes in Roman times, in the 1st century, they got paid a lot of money. They were considered close to royalty. This is so gorgeous. Look, it's so pretty. I really, really love these colors. Dark purples and orchids and eggplants and lavenders mixed with charcoal gray, anthracite black, even medium grays. It's just something. And then a marled yarn too. I mean, there's 2 colors twisted together. And this is a 5-weight yarn, bulky. They call for a 5 to 6 millimeter hook, US 8 to 10. It's a 180 grams, 320 meters. It's a lot of yardage. 100% acrylic. It's called Shades Per, P-U, or Shades Fur, F-U-R. Nope, Per, P-U-R, Shades Burgundy Purple. That's the color name, Burgundy Purple, and then it goes on to list gray. So again, not one or two, not one specific color name. They literally just give their yarns the exact colors that are in it in the description. So anyways, 2 skeins in a bag, and this is extremely soft and looks extremely similar to Premier Puzzle, and which is why I bought this, because I love Premier Puzzle. Oh, and these were, I think, maybe $7 a bag. Maybe, yeah, I think $7 a bag. So I got, ooh, fuzzball. I literally have at least 5 bags of these, 5 packs now. I'm going to make myself a blanket with this. This is going to be my new fur blanket. And I'm thinking about doing a chevron granny stripe pattern, because I haven't done one of those, and I've seen them all over the internet, and I think they're gorgeous. I even wanted to do the granny stripe chevron pattern with baby twist, with as an ombre effect, because I have a certain color combination up my sleeve that I wanted to do, but that's not going to be started for a while. Okay, I have one more pack in here, and that's all that was in the bag. This is a closeout yarn. This was, no, excuse me, this is not a closeout yarn. This is actually a lot. They have mixed lots. This is a mixed lot, and this is $7. 72426. 72426. This is a mixed lot. This is yarn that is primarily the same color, but they are, these are not the same color. I got some different color options in here, which I thought were gorgeous. It's a marled yarn, and I thought that they would be gorgeous mixing with a white color or a cream color to make baskets. This is so pretty. Look at that. This is gorgeous yarn. Look at that. It's got different colorways, and it has an ombre effect in it. It's like each section has a different color scheme of color. And look how it ombres. Ah. Look at that. To me, that looks like 4th of July right there. Maybe Christmas. And then you have some, like, camouflage colors here, almost. Or beachy colors. It looks really beachy. So pretty. I'm going to put this on the knitting loom and see how it looks. And this is actually really soft, kind of. It's a little scratchy, but it's not coarse scratchy. It's like kind of like a softer, it's kind of like a scratchy material was soaked in conditioning cream overnight, but it's soft. I would wear this as a scarf, or maybe, well, not a scarf, maybe a shawl. I would make a shawl with this. This is really nice. I'm going to start making panels on this knitting loom now. I haven't done any panels at all. For the past 2 weeks, I've been doing nothing but knitting in the round, so I can get the knack for that and practice with it and learn how to maintain a good tension so I don't drop stitches. And it's been really, really fun. This is one hat that I made. This is yarn that I bought from Ice Yarns, and it is exactly reminiscent to Red Heart Unforgettable. It is a 3/8 roving style acrylic, washable and dryable. I will put this on a gentle cycle and put it in a spin dryer, one of those bucket spin dryers that just wrings the water out, and no heat, and then lay it flat to dry, and it'll be dry in a couple hours. And then I can wear it out in the morning to work the next day. And I think this is gorgeous. So I'm going to be doing something special with this hat. Not with this one, not with this exact one. There are a few mistakes in here. My tension isn't even. This is one of the first hats I made, but I'm going to be making another one exactly like this one, and I will be giving it away. So if you are interested in receiving this hat, drop a comment down below, and that will be your entry into this giveaway for this hat. I'm also going to include some yarn. Okay, so that's all the yarn I got from my mail today, by the way. And I'm going to put one of these little balls, one of these little donuts of yarn on my knitting loom, and I will work up a swatch, and I will film while I do that so you guys can see the video of me doing that. I think that'd be cool, and you guys can kind of watch with me as it works up. So my last order, I showed you guys, I ordered one of these. I wanted to compare it to Premier Basic Marl, and I just did a sample swatch on the knitting machine, and I'm going to show you that here in a second. I have it right here in my lap. But Ice Yarns, they sent me the pack, and there's like a sticker here on one of the skeins. Let me take it out. It's right here, a big old sticker stuck on several threads. If I were to cut that out, I would have like 3 or 4 knots right there, or I would have short tails of yarn. I would probably have no choice but to throw away or use as scrap. So I only asked them, I emailed them a link to this video, or to my last video showing the yarn, and I emailed them asking if they could just replace the one skein, because they have mixed lots. They could easily take these other 2 skeins and throw them into a mixed lot and include these in the weight, which is the value of the yarn that they sell, that they come up with prices for. But they sent me a whole nother package. So same lot, 71912. They did not just send me one skein, they sent me a whole entire another pack. And that was very generous of them to do that. I was not expecting them to send me a whole entire pack. So this whole entire package will be included in the giveaway. Yes, it will. And I'm going to go ahead and include a hook and a darning needle and a little bitty pair of scissors to go with it, just to get you started. And then give you a nice hat to wear for to be cozy this time of year. So this yarn is gorgeous. I've already worked up a knitting sample of it, and I love it. I love this yarn. It is extremely soft. It reminds me of Karen's Simply Soft, and it's very scarfable, as another podcaster would say. And I want to give back, and Ice Yarns gave to me. I want to give back. So even though that's just what some companies do, you know, they'll eat the cost of the other package and replace it for you. I don't mind this. I don't mind this. I bought this yarn not particularly with anything in mind. Maybe a snowflake shaped shawl would be gorgeous, you know, for this time of year. Or a small baby blanket for a boy, which is probably what I'll end up using this for. A small baby blanket for my sister Sophia. And I'll probably just use like a granny stitch or something, and it'll be big enough for 2.5 skeins of what I have here. So anyways, I want to show you the sample. This darker side is the Ice Yarns, and it is called Self Striping. It's from the Self Striping section, and this was, I want to say this is $6 a package. It might have been $7, but it's 3 skeins, and that's a good deal, and it's really, really soft. I like it. The lighter shade on the right is the Premier Basic Marl, and both sides are gorgeous. Premier Basic is a little bit chunkier, a little bit fluffier. It has a smooth, conditioned finish. It feels really soft. If you're familiar with Premier Basic, you'll know exactly what I mean. It's super soft and very squishy. And the Ice Yarns Self Striping is very squishy as well. It has that same squish factor. I can feel it. But the colors, it has a sheen in the yarn. There's no sheen in Premier that I see here, but there is a sheen and the self striping. And I think it's gorgeous. To me, that color blue just screams Cinderella. It's like a smoky ice blue, like a smoky aqua turquoise blue. I just love the color. And it's a little lacier. You can tell by looking at the stitches. It's a little lacier, a little bit thinner of a yarn. They do classify it as a 4 worsted weight, but it is on the thinner side. It is definitely thicker than a DK weight, but it is on the thinner side of the 4 weight, and I love it. That is like one of my favorite weights to work with, between the 3 weight and the 4 weight yarn. They should classify, they should have like a new yarn weight, 3.5 or 3 or 3 9 3/4 platform. Yeah, it would be special like Harry Potter. I love this yarn. So I'm going to include you an entire package of this with the hat because I don't need both packs. And I think it's gorgeous, and it will give someone else an opportunity to try ice yarns. I did order a hook this time. With all that yarn I just showed you guys, I did order a hook, and I ordered a 7mm. It's just a bamboo hook. I've never seen them ship in this package before. Normally they have this hook inside of any one of these, just to you know, make sure it doesn't get lost in shipping. But I'm just gonna give it a straight slit at the top. Maybe I can use this bag to store something or package something. Yeah, this would be a good packaging bag if I need to send a breakable item or something. Because that's like a really thick wax paper. So that's interesting. So this is a 7mm bamboo hook. And it has an indentation or whatever. It's got like a little place for your thumb to rest on as you are crocheting. It has a rounded tip at the top. Get something dark behind it. You can see it better. My Batman cup. Rounded tip at the top, so you can go into your stitches very easily. And this being a 7mm hook, your stitches will not be that big. Well, excuse me, your stitches will not be that small. I never have trouble going into my stitches using this bamboo hook. And it is an inline hook, as you can see. And I have no problem using this. If you like inline hooks, these are great. They're only $2 on iceyarns.com. And guess what? This will also be included in the giveaway for this hat and this yarn. I will include this hook. Now, again, I do not recommend using a 7mm hook for this yarn. So I'm probably going to go ahead and add in a couple of snowballs of some really, really cute, soft, chunky white yarn and some donuts. And those work really, really great with this hook. So I'll include a few snowballs to go with this yarn. And that'll be for the recipient to see. And you'll have a brand new hat that has not been on my head. This has got mistakes, so I'm going to make a brand new one now that I have been looming a lot on this, and I have more practice down, and I have maintained proper tension throughout. This is what I mean. When you don't maintain your tension, you see that striping and the light color blue? That's because the tension loosened up. I kept cranking the handle when I released the yarn from my hand. I released it so I could pull out more yarn, get some more slack going, because you don't want any tight tension on this as you're looming. So instead of me stopping while I'm gathering some more yarn, I kept cranking the handle, and that's what happened. So if you do any looming and you're just starting out like me, that's a little side tip for you. But this yarn, this darker blue, I love this. It's so gorgeous. So, so gorgeous. I love it. This would be good for like nicer wears. You can make a sweater with this. It'd be great for a scarf and a sweater and a hat set, maybe some gloves. And this one just, to me, screams baby. This lighter blue just screams baby, baby, baby. I can make some little booties with this. That'd be cute. Some booties and a hat, and then the baby will have a blanket in this color. So cute. Okay, so that's enough of that. I've showed you everything now. I'm going to go ahead and end it here and say goodbye, and you guys will see me on the loom. I don't know if I'll still be wearing the same hat. Maybe it'll be a different hat. I don't know. And yes, someone did comment last time. This is a Cheech and Chong shirt. It says, "Don't blame me. I voted to legalize it." I'm just saying. I had nothing to do with how they set the law up, man. And honestly speaking, unless it's a good law for everyone, I don't like following laws that I had nothing to do with setting up. And that's exactly why we need to break the rules. We don't need to follow the rules that we had nothing to do with setting up unless it's hurting people and destroying property. But, you know, I choose to be on the right side of the law. I'm just saying. Okay, well, anyways, I'm yapping. I'm going to go and get this yarn on the loom. And I will see you guys soon. I hope y'all having a great weekend. Mwah! Happy Saturday.